Please subscribe to my channel, press the bell icon button, like, comment, and share.
I'm here today to talk about the Beretta APX pistol. Beretta designed a striker-fired pistol because of a need in the market. As you probably already know, the world over, professional users are switching or have switched to striker-fired pistols. The double-action, single-action platform for semi-automatic pistols is not dead by any stretch of the imagination. However, the striker-fired pistol has taken over the professional user market. It's not as important to be first to market as it is to be the best on the market. And that was Beretta's philosophy when they began the development of this pistol. The APX striker-fired pistol project began as it should have, with extensive research into what exactly end users need. This research occurred before any chips were cut, before any drawings were done, identifying the features and performance that the gun had to have to fulfill a wide variety of missions. The missions identified were the armed citizen, CCW, the uniformed police officer, the tactical police officer, and the military. Knowing who the end users would be allowed Beretta to go do directed, focused research on what users in each of those communities needed. This allowed the team to bring this research back and then find areas of commonality. These commonalities boiled down to four things: reliability and durability, ergonomics, the trigger, and modularity. In order to optimize the pistol, Beretta developed a dual-track testing protocol. The first track of testing is in the laboratory. It's a very traditional gun industry way to test a product. However, as we all know as end users, what occurs in the lab is very isolated, and it doesn't involve the input of actual end users at every stage of the development. So the second track was a way to test the product in the field. They did this through round-robin sessions around the country with all levels of end users at every phase of the project. What this allowed for is no problems got buried. Hundreds of thousands of rounds were expended testing each variation of the gun. End users use the striker-fired pistol for a variety of reasons, all of them valid. First and foremost is consistency of trigger press. Having the same pressure and distance of travel both for the trigger press and the trigger reset allows professional users to train new people much quicker. It also allows for a more rapid first shot engagement and follow-on shot engagements. Striker-fired pistols also allow us to generally shoot a little bit faster. And while accuracy is paramount in a gunfight, accuracy is not everything. A balance between speed and accuracy is required. For 500 years, the company's manufacturing capabilities have been infused with the understanding that people's lives depend on the product. Not only was the end user involved deeply in every step of the development process, Beretta was able to bring to bear their worldwide technological capability in manufacturing. This unique combination of design and manufacturing capabilities is so important because a robust, reliable, and accurate pistol is
Hey everyone, I'm John Rasmussen with HK Shooting. If you're anything like me, when you go to the range to practice with your handgun, your goals are probably pretty simple. You're trying to become a faster and more accurate shooter. It takes work, practice, and training to become a better shooter. And while you can't buy skill or ability, there are some tools and accessories that can make the path to becoming a better shooter a little easier. The sights on a handgun are one of the most commonly upgraded parts, and for good reason. They have a direct impact on the shooter's ability to shoot quickly and accurately. One huge leap forward in sight technology that has occurred relatively recently is the advent of the slide-mounted, miniaturized red dot sight. Having a dot projected on a screen that the shooter looks through and not at helps alleviate some of the issues found with traditional iron sights. First, it encourages the shooter to focus on the target or the threat where their focus is probably going to be anyway instead of the sights. And second, for those of us with aging eyes, it's oftentimes easier to focus on something that's distant and downrange rather than something near like your front sight. By eliminating the need to line up the front sight, the rear sight, and the target, the sighting process is simplified and faster. Likewise, most shooters find that having a singular aiming point, the dot, tends to be more precise than traditional iron sights. Up until now, if you wanted a red dot sight mounted on your favorite HK handgun, it probably entailed mailing the slide out to get machined to accept a red dot sight. Well, no longer. I'm excited to share with you today that starting in 2020, all new VP9s will be optic capable. This new VP9 was designed with the goal of securely mounting as many different red dot sights as possible while keeping the overall cost of the firearm low by eliminating unnecessary and unused accessories. The pistol will be shipped with what is essentially a filler plate, and if the user never chooses to use a red dot optic, then no modifications are necessary. But if the user does buy an optic or has an optic already, all they have to do is contact the HK web shop let them know what sight model they have, and for a small cost, the proper adapter plate will be shipped to them. While the optics cut is the big news on this new pistol, there's more to this new model than just the ability to accept a red dot sight. The new VP9 and all VP9s after will come with an upgraded magazine. HK engineers sprinkled their magic dust on the magazines and were able to modify the followers to increase the capacity to 17 rounds without increasing the overall length of the magazine. The pistol also gets upgraded high contrast metal sights. Taking recommendations from shooters, the sights now incorporate a high visibility front sight paired with a plain black rear sight. Outside of these upgrades, the stellar features of the VP9 have remained unchanged. With better sights, higher capacity standard magazines, and the ability to mount a red dot optic, the new for 2020 VP9 is ready for any challenge. So head on down to your local sporting goods store and try one out.
striker-fired pistol ever made. The new APX A1 brings improved modularity and every performance-enhanced feature to bear with perfect form and flawless function. Like a category redefining trigger with a light pull and short reset that turns you into a target leveling machine. Enhanced ergonomics put maximum control squarely in your hands, while you put round after round exactly where you want it. A convergence of strength and fortitude with an all-new design that looks as good as it shoots. Wherever duty calls, shooting passion thrives, or defense demands, this optics-ready, all-dominating pistol answers with perfect form.
Thanks for watching. Product buying links are given in the video description.